First down, Bridgewater. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Well, how about that adrenaline? First play of the game, and we have a catch that we're going to talk about probably the rest of this game and straight into the highlights.
Right out of the gate. What an effort. Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Defensively, they were all over that. When he decided to keep it, there were a lot of eyes just darted on him.
I wonder if he followed the progressions properly there. I think maybe he really wanted to run with the football. Turned out not to be the correct decision.
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
10 at their own 28-yard line.
Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
He's brought down.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Shotgun now for Brady. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First down.
Looked like man coverage, able to read it there on the outside for the completion. That'll be something to track as the game goes along here.
It certainly will, and there's so many different ways that they will try to figure out whether they're in man or zone. Sometimes you'll run a guy in motion to see if someone runs with him. Other times you'll empty out the backfield, spread it out, and see if everyone comes out and matches up. In any event, anytime you see man coverage, you tell your guys you got to win those matchups, because if you do, you'll get the football and probably for a nice game.
On second down, it's Jones. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Third down, Brady. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Christian McCaffrey deep for Carolina. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession and try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. A big play there for the Panthers. 41 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards. From the 2, here's 1st and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are going to take a first-quarter lead. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. That's going to set him back 5 yards. Successive penalties have him looking now at a 1st and 20. Play action. Now it's Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That goes for a gain of 31.
And a Buccaneer first down.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Jones. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47.
Carrier.
Jeremy Chin there defensively.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
Let's go. That's 13, not 14. He's coming, he's coming.
From the gun, it's Brady. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Evans. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
17 yards.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now Brady. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Yetur Gross-Matos able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. On the delay, Jones. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
Ronald Jones, the ball carrier.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
To throw on 3rd down. Brady. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers 16. A big pickup there. 18 yards and a Buccaneer first. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones. He will push his way down to about the 14.
Jones,
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
14-yard line. 2 yards.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Brady. And he's got Gronkowski. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
To number 87,
Rob Gronkowski. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Jake
Elliott good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
And 2 at the 41-yard line.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. From the gun, Bridgewater. the right side and complete to Thomas. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Ian Thomas.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter is a good running back dive play.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down. And they've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Extra point try now for Vedvik. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Panthers 14, Buccaneers 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
At the 22-yard line.
From the gun, Brady looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Now a run with McCaffrey. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
Christian McCaffrey.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal. McCaffrey. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
No gain on the play.
Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
So on 4th down, Matt Rule brings out the field goal unit. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And his kick here is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So it's an old-school extra point that counts 3 times. It's certainly a disappointment they weren't able to get it in the end zone.
Yeah, I can just imagine post-game, head coach looking at the box score, 19-yard field goal, grimacing a little bit, but having to realize that at that moment, getting 3 points was vital. Go ahead and get the points, put them on the board.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. The throw there by Brady, intended for Gronkowski, but incomplete. Unable to get it to Gronkowski that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Chin on the coverage.
To throw again. Brady into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Burris. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
1st and 10.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Here's McCaffrey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14 yards, good for a Panther 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. McCaffrey. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard.
3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
A good run of 6 yards there, gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up. They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Kenyon Drake, his first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
24. Buccaneers 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. First and 10 here. If they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Give them maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Panthers'
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Jeremy Chin picks it off. The 30, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Panthers.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach...
That his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Trey Boston. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. That late in the clock, 2nd quarter, why not just run it a time or 2 and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
They're not ready for this. They still playing.
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. Throwing right, and that's complete. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Bridgewater. Flushed out right, and that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Thrown away and incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Watch that end. Tight ends right. Tight ends right. You're wild, man. 4th down. Even.
To throw, Bridgewater. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Carolina. Ian Thomas in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers have got it on cruise control.
He is good.
And he's able to put it through.
Makes the score Panthers 38. Buccaneers.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. Taking it about the 1. And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7.
At their own 7-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. First half, no contest. What will the second half bring? As we are back and underway on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. The second half starts with a carry by Jones. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's bring it.
Operating from the gun, Brady. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was looking for Gronk that time, but it'll be 2nd down.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Brady. And that'll be incomplete. Brady took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, they'll throw with Brady. And he's got it open man. It's Gronkowski. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 42. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Brady going to find Jones here out of the backfield. The 20. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a gain of 35.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown.
Keyshawn Vaughn. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs are able to cut in now to that deficit.
We know that the big guys won't get the credit, Brandon, but we also know that that touchdown belongs to them. Excellent job of clearing the way for their running back.
Makes the score.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is down to 24.
Jake Elliott.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. McCaffrey with a 1st down and more. Touchdown, Carolina! Christian McCaffrey, 81 yards. And the Panthers just continue to pour it on. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the 3rd quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 yards on the play, first down. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Brady's throw there complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
First down, Tampa Bay.
You got nothing in there. You got nothing.
On first down, Jones. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That good for 22 and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6 from the 10.
2nd and 6 at the 10-yard line.
From the gun, Brady. And now here is another interception. Picked off down near the 5. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
For the point after.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Now this will make it into the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football.
A fumble on the play. Recovered by the Panthers.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. This is McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Antoine Winfield up from the secondary with a tackle.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Panthers 52, Buccaneers 14.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway, because that's your strength.
Silver. Whip. Watch the whip. SOS.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. 3rd and medium. They opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Get in the weight room. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. 36.
They'll run with McCaffrey, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
On the carry.
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Strip the ball. Strip that ball. Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54 Mike. Guys, it's game situation.
Bridgewater. Escaping the pressure right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
That throw by Brady incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there, and give him a first down. Brady now on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The intended target was Chris Godwin. And it'll bring up 3rd down. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 45. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
At the 42-yard line.
Check, check. Block 54. Block 54.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flush to his right. And he'll air. It's caught at the 10. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Give him 32 on the play. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Brings up 3rd.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And his kick is indeed good. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points. But this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
17-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And just looking ahead, it would appear that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They're probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
24-yard line.
Here's Brady looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
Brady's pass.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Gronkowski's got it on the crossing route. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first.
And a Buccaneer first down.
Brady now on first down. And now here is another interception. Picked off near the 42. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. But defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
He's tackled.
It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning.
2nd and 5.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Jones, the ball carrier, brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage. And just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. But no reason not to try it there. And they do indeed convert on 4th.
First down, Buccaneers.
On play action, it's Brady. And my goodness, another interception. Dante Jackson picks it. And a great return here gets us one all the way down to the 26-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. Back to the ground on 1st, it's McCaffrey. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us. We're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
This one taken just inside the 10. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
Come on, D. Mike 13, Mike 13. He's coming, he's coming. Check in.
On first down, Brady. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Intended for Chris Godwin.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Brady. He's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception. Dante Jackson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. On the ground, McCaffrey. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6.
Today's final score, Panthers 69. Buccaneers 14.